You do the testing.
Test it, baby. You have to change it so it's.
Oh, yeah, but we'll just
I'm
do
not
the
very
sound.
happy about how I've been.
Right. How's that for you?
It's fun, yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to quiz you
Baby,
about?
I've no idea what you're going to quiz me
You're
about.
annoyed with me already.
We're not even started, baby. What would you like to ask me about? Tracy Dennis?
I wanted to ask you about what it was like living with me.
Oh, fucking hell.
You can't swear
I
though.
won't fucking...
What is it like living with a creative that is a professional creative in terms of having to give me feedback all the time? Because I'm freelance and I don't bounce off many people.
I know you bounce off me as soon as I get in the door. No, it's tough because it's not my area. Yeah, and sometimes my answers disappoint you. So sometimes my answers, sometimes I think my answers aren't what you want to hear, and so I have to self-edit what I say sometimes. The thing I am is very practical, and where it's difficult is I want to give you I want to help find a solution to something, and I have to read when we're looking for solutions.
And when I'm venting.
And when you're venting. And I have to read that a little bit. The other difficult thing is that there are bits about how your industry works that you know really well that I don't know. And actually there are areas where actually I can't help. So that bit's difficult. The bit
I'm just going to stop it and start again.
Start again, I don't like it. I don't use any of that, darling.
No, go on, carry on.
So the bit that is lovely.
I'm going to have some of your sangria.
Yeah, can you have that? The bit that's lovely is that our house is full of ideas and full of things that are happening and full of new ventures and old ventures. And we're always in motion. And that's
when
lovely.
You say we're,
yeah.
You mean me?
Well, I mean, yeah, because that's stuff that you do. But it involves us.
Yes,
the whole point of
absolutely.
This, right? It involves all. You ask us for feedback,
yeah.
and when I say us, like Ben too. You ask us for feedback. We get involved. I plait. What did I do the other day? Where I put the string into the back of the girdles, or whenever I.
Oh, you lace the corsets and you put Timu giant letters together.
I put Timu. I rescue Timu
Pull on props.
Pull on props, which is excellent. That's again. You see, I do it in a very practical way. I don't do it in a very creative way. But those props, for example, they just need but what they needed is just a sturdy backbone.
Patience.
Nothing creative about it.
I don't have patience.
Just needed a whole.
Well, sometimes you just need an extra pair of hands when you're freelancer too.
Exactly that.
Do you like the fact I'm in my job?
Yeah, my job. It's because our house is full of ideas and full of fun and full of challenges and full of great successes. Because what you do is really high quality, isn't it? You don't come back with footage that looks rubbish. You come back with footage that looks like it should be in a film.
Exactly, babe.
Lovely, yeah, exactly. And that's great. And for all the ups and downs, because there are ups and downs, and for all the difficulties, and for all, I'll probably annoy you quite a bit with the practicalities of what I say, and the fact that I don't necessarily understand the industry, probably very annoying, but I try and bring my practical view to it. And it's wonderful. It's a lovely mix.
I'm going to stop that there. Could ask, so when you first met me, I don't think you've dated anyone else that's got a job description like mine, have you? No. When you first met me, what did you think of what I did?
Very very
because they're very selfish.
No, very, very self-employed. Yeah. So, like, tomorrow is whatever challenges tomorrow throws up. Yeah. And so one day it might be trying to get somebody to pay a bill. Another time it might be getting invoices out for the girls. Constantly in motion, constantly thinking about your product. That was the you then. That's the you now. That's no different.
Did I seem tired when I met you? I felt tired.
Yeah, you had a lot. When I met you, you were coming back from a Chelsea match where you'd worked in the hospitality.
Yeah.
To meet me. To then go home, and then the next day you were doing something else. I think you were doing a couple of days at Palma.
Oh yeah, some
Yeah, you're doing
studios.
some studios,
Yeah,
and but that's part of like the portfolio of things you do as a freelancer.
yeah,
You got a
yeah.
load on,
Okay.
but it's not vital for survival because that's a
Yeah,
different vibe, isn't it?
yeah, but it depends how you if you financial survival, but there's a creative survival
Yeah,
too.
sure.
There's like, and also you could argue that it's a financial survival because the people that you meet, being in those circles, you meet the right
Yeah, fair enough.
people.
Fair enough.
So you have to be careful not to isolate you. If you think of the money and what you're getting per hour and only that, yeah. But
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
thinking about who's walking through that door and who you might meet that might lead to other things,
No, I get
that's
it.
a healthy circle.
I need to go
I've
wee really.
finished my sangria.
That's really well done. You finished it. How about that? Oh, no, you can have my last bit. I'm getting cold though.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
There's
you very
nothing else that we need to say.
Nothing.
Nothing else you want to add?
That's loaded, isn't it? No, there's nothing I'd like to add. I feel
Head of
like head of
things.
getting shouted at.
Yeah.
No, come on. Our son's in there. Our son is currently
Beep, beep.
unsupervised on a running machine. And you're recording this. If there's a problem,
I'd be more worried if you were in there unsupervised on a running machine. Then I'd be in there straight away. Make sure you're okay.
exactly.
I'm going to turn this off now because we're at 4. No, I can't edit it.